All right, recruiting leaders. So there's a realtor out there that I got to thank. And hopefully, this realtor adds value to you. And here's the deal. I don't even remember the realtor's name. So thank you, whoever you are out there. But about a year and a half ago, my communication style changed. All because of this realtor. There was an event, where it was a realtor education event. It was kind of a realtor panel. It was live streamed and I watched the recording. And the realtor said something that just struck with me. And it was, don't be basic. And he was talking about his communication style with his clients, which, by the way, is completely transferable to recruiting or even writing loans. And what he was pointing out is, how many of us, when we talk to somebody that's a service provider, what do? They follow up with an email and a checklist or something. Or maybe they pull out their phone and they write a text, but it is just text. And we're receiving emails all day long that look the same. We're receiving texts from our spouses, our kids, our friends, and they all look the same. And so what happens is they receive the text, it gets the job done, but it doesn't stand out. And what he engineered into his business was steps. No communication we do is basic. So if somebody reaches out to us and we feedback, I'm not going to send them a text, I'm going to send them a video text. And which, by the way, I want to rant on that a little bit because I hear that all the time. Video is not my thing. I don't do video. I don't look good on camera. What you're saying is you're too ugly for people to see your face. And last time I checked, you see human beings all day long. You're doing face-to-face appointments. You go, hey, realtor, hey, client, hey, recruit, can I sit with you? And if you don't have a face for video, you certainly don't have a face in person because trust me, it ain't going to get prettier. We all have a face for video. It's just you've got to get over it. You got to have the confidence to do it. But let's say that video is not your thing. You can still stand out because you can do audio recordings and text it to the person. Break up the monotony when you're talking to your recruits, guys. Because when you have that conversation, and I don't care if it's after a first conversation, I don't care if it's after an incubation touch where you're saying, hey, great catching up with you, man. I'm glad that you're doing well. Do something following up that is not basic. Don't be basic. I can't tell you guys how many times I get feedback from somebody saying, wow, that video was awesome. And all I did, guys, was push a button and say the same thing I want to in an email, but instead I said it with a video. They can see your energy. They can see your passion. They can connect with you better. They will remember you. That's what we're doing in recruiting, guys, right? So in your communication, ask yourself, is this the same thing that everyone else is doing? Am I sending stupid, HTML flyers? I hate those. Is this a template email that talks about the fact that we do USDA and FHA and, go down to 520 FICO? Nobody cares that we all sell it. So look at each step that you have in your recruiting process and ask yourself, what is the communication I'm doing to that person? Is it personalized? Is it individualized? And is it basic? And if the answer is no to any of those, you got to change. Don't be basic in your communication, and your recruiting, conversion, relationship establishment will go up. And you won't have to be putting out any more work. It's the same amount of work. That's the beauty about it. It's just different. Don't be basic.